Class 5. In the last part of the video, we completed with the three branches of democratic government, and today we'll start with elections in India. Let's see what do we understand by elections in India. India is a parliamentary democracy where people elect representatives who form the government. Now here what happens in elections in India, the common people, they elect the representatives, they elect the candidates to form the government. The process of electing the leaders to form a government and run the country started. Now, when did the process of electing the leaders started? It started when India became a republic in 1950. It started in the year 1950. Election takes place every 5 years. Now, elections takes place in every 5 years. Every citizen of the country who is 18 years and above has the right to vote. Now, we have studied this in earlier part of the video also, that every citizen of the country who is 18 years or above has the right to cast the vote to their favorite candidate. These citizens need to obtain a voter ID card. Now, to cast the vote, you need an identification, you need an identity card. Then only you will be allowed to cast the vote, to give your vote. And that ID card is known as voter's ID card. It is used as an identity proof while casting votes. Elections are conducted in all the 28 states and 9 union territories. Now, elections takes place in all 28 states and 9 union territories. Conducting the elections. Now we'll see how elections are conducted. The country is divided into small sections which are known as constituencies. Now country is divided into small sections. Though when someone asks where do you stay, we say no, I stay in Irba, I stay in Ormanzi. So Irba is a small section which is in Ranchi, which is in Ormanzi. Okay, so here what happened, while conducting the elections, the country is divided into small sections, and this small section is known as constituencies. Candidates from various political parties are selected. Now, candidates from various political parties are selected. Why they are selected? They are selected to represent their party in each constituency. Suppose if I stay in Irba and I want to participate, I want to give my name in elections. So from Irba, I will be representing that area, and I will ask people to vote for me. I will ask the people of Irba to vote for me. Okay, so the names of the selected candidates are given to the election commission. Now, the names of the selected candidates are given to the election commission. Now, what is an election commission? A body, a place where it is responsible for conducting elections in India, a body that is responsible for conducting elections in India. Now, which conducts the election in India and sets the date for the elections. Now, what is the role of the election commission? They conduct the election and they keep different dates for election. Okay. Now, candidates use various platforms to ask people for votes. Now, once if I am if I am the candidate in the in election, okay, if I have given my name for the election and if I am the candidate, then I'll use various platforms to ask people to vote for me. And what are the ways in which people use to ask for the vote? These platform includes putting up posters. People, they put their posters, then they give speeches, they advertise themselves, they conduct rallies and holding meetings. They do various things. They gather the public and they give speeches, they go for the rallies, they apply posters, they stick posters, hoardings, and they do various other things. And they ask for the votes. They ask the public to vote for them. Okay, this process is known as campaigning, and this process is known as campaigning. They ask for the support of the public, of the common citizen. They want the support of the common citizen so that they can vote for them. Now, on the polling day, the citizens visit the polling booths that are set up in different places. Now, on the day of the voting, when you have to cast your vote, that is known as the polling day. The citizen visit the polling booths that are set up in different places, and different polling booths are set in different places to cast their votes. In some booths, there is an electronic voting machine. In some places, there is an electronic voting machine, EVM, that displays of the name and symbols of the parties. Now, EVM, it displays the names and the symbols. If I am the candidate and if I want to take part in the election, my name will be written there and my symbol will be there. If suppose if my symbol is a pen, then what do you have to do? My name will be written over there and there will be a symbol as pen, and there you have to press the button and that your vote will be given to me. Okay, now the voters has to press the button next to the symbol of the party they want to vote for. The symbol will be there, the name of the candidate will be there, and whoever you wish to vote for, you can put your vote for that person. Now, the voters has to press the button next to the symbol of the party they wish to vote for. Voting is done through a secret ballot, so only the voters knows who he she has voted for, and the process of voting is kept secret. That means you shouldn't tell to anyone that who is going that for whom you're going to vote. Okay, and thus it is known as a secret ballot. Only the voter, if I'm going to vote for for some of the candidate, only I know for whom I am going to vote. I shouldn't tell to anyone else. Now, the government of India has introduced a NOTA or none of the above option, wherein a voter who wishes to exercise the right to vote but does not support any of the candidate can use this option. Now, the government of India has introduced another thing, that is NOTA, that means none of the above. What happens over here is, suppose now you wishes to exercise the right to vote. Now you want to vote for the person, okay, you want to cast your vote, but then what happens, you don't support any of the candidates. 10 candidates are there, you want to vote but you did not like the candidates. So there you can press this NOTA button. Okay. Now, indelible ink is usually applied on the left index finger of the voters to indicate that the voter has cast his vote. Now, indelible ink, that means which cannot be removed easily, is applied. When it is applied, whenever you'll go to cast your vote, they will apply this indelible ink over here. And what is the purpose of applying the ink? The applying of ink shows that you have casted your vote, and only one at a time you can cast your vote. You won't get any second time, or you cannot come another day to cast your vote. So thus this indelible ink is applied in your index finger. Okay, Once polling closes, the voters are counted. The candidates who gets the majority of the votes in a constituency wins. He she represents the constituency till the next election. Now, whichever candidate gets the majority of votes in a constituency, if I stay in Irba, if I got number of votes and I won, then I will he or she represents the constituency, and I have to wait till the next election will take place. Now, next is role and responsibility of the citizens in a democracy. While we discussed the democratic nature of the government in India and its various features, we haven't looked at the role of citizens. As you know, a democracy is a system of government which is based on the participation of people. Therefore, it is very important that all citizens exercise their right to vote. And what if you are the citizen of India? Then what is your responsibility towards your country? Your responsibility towards your country is to cast your vote, is to exercise their right to vote. Since we chose our leaders, it makes them answerable to us. Also, this way we can make sure that only the right people are elected to power. Thus, we are given with this right to vote for the people, for the candidate of our own choice, so that in future they can think about us. They can play a very important role for upbringing the India, for looking after the betterment of the people of India. And thus, this right has been given to us so that we can choose the candidates of our own choice. As citizens of our country, it is our duty to participate in all the elections that are held. And thus, it says that whatever election that takes place, we have to participate in all those elections. We should make our decision based on the qualifications of the candidate and not be influenced by anyone. And thus, we have to look after the qualification of the candidate, and we shouldn't be influenced by some other people. If someone will come and tell me that vote for this person, no, we don't have to hear that person. Rather, we have to choose, rather we have to see the work of that candidate, and then we have to cast our vote. And this will help in improving our nation, so that our nation can grow much more in a better way, and it may live, so that it may live in peace and harmony throughout the days of coming year. So I hope you are clear with this chapter, democratic government. Now the question answers, whatever exercise is given in the book, I'll be sending you in the WhatsApp. If you have any doubt related with this chapter, you can ask me through WhatsApp messages. Thank you, children, and take care.